Hello, friends. This is film critic Ahwan, and today you are watching us on Cineblues. And today we have with us one of the most prominent production designer of Hindi cinema, who has won many accolades, many awards, and she is none other than Aparna Sud. Hi, Aparna. How are you doing?
Hi, thank you so much. Thank you for
Aparna,
praising me so much.
Aparna has been the production designer, the art director of the recently released series on Amazon Prime, that is Jubilee. And here in this particular series, you would, if you would have seen the series, you would have definitely noticed that the set pieces and the imagery that is created in Jubilee becomes one of the supporting characters of the entire show, and the vast set pieces, the amazing technical aspects, the storytelling, the costumes, and each and every aspect of Jubilee blends nicely to transport us to the golden era of Hindi cinema of the 1950s, and also it brings a lot of nostalgia within us. So, Aparna, first of all, congratulations to you for being part of Jubilee, and each and every person I have known has appreciated the series, and moreover, they have appreciated the kind of environment, the milieu that you have created in that. So, first of all, my first question to you would be like, how has been the experience with working with Vikram Motwani, and can you please tell us?
Thank you so much. But working with Vikram has been, I feel, outstanding. He's brilliant. Yeah, he gives his head of departments a lot of freedom to work. He's open to suggestions all the time. Um, yeah, it's a pleasure to work with him. He's very sharp as a human being.
Yeah.
And yeah, he knows his craft so well that it helps us to make or deliver anything that we have to do for him. So it just makes our life easier.
Yeah. So, how did you actually think about translating his vision, his thought onto the set pieces that you made for Jubilee?
So, the best part about Jubilee was the script when it came to us. It had a lot of detail. It had a lot of reference points, not in the script, but when we were reading it, we could relate to a lot of reference points. So I feel the script was amazing. I'm so sorry. What was your question?
Like,
What was your
how
question?
did you actually go about translating his vision,
Okay.
his thoughts onto the set pieces,
Okay.
onto the entire
Okay.
gamut of things
Yeah. So
on the screen?
So basically, the script helped us a lot because it had so much detail in it. Also, the research that Vikram and his team had put in was also uh, a couple of years before I joined in. So they had started working probably 3-4 years, and I joined them in 2020. And by that time, they had a lot of research material. We just added on to that research material a lot.
Right.
After which we were translating the script as well as we can to sets, designing them, and then doing our research, then putting them on paper, and then finally executing it. We did a lot of references from books, from Google. Sorry, but yeah, Google was our reference point. We did a lot of referencing uh, from a lot of films which were made on filmmaking from the 40s.
Yeah. Aparna, like
So,
when you talk about this film, sorry to interrupt you. See, in the film, they show making of films, right? Sangharsh, Baiju Awara. Like Sangharsh, we had a film called Sangharsh in the 50s. And also
yes.
Baiju Awara, it's like more or less it's Awara. Even the one where Jai Khanna, Siddhant's character, he plays, he's the hero, and Aditi is the heroine. It's the shots are
Correct.
more reminiscent of Barsat and Awara, in fact. So, did you actually see those films to get into the vibe of?
My dad used to be a huge fan of Hindi films when he was young. And when we were growing up, I have watched all these films, heard all these songs over and over again with my father and my mom. So that, yes, I did watch them again for referencing for all the in film sets, like all that we see that is being shot. all that we watched, every song, every film that we could think that was close to this, we used to watch. We watched everything and we referred those films a lot.
Okay. And whatever we
We
see
were
on the
trying to
screen,
stay
like the
away
entire,
so that it,
yeah,
yes,
yeah. And whatever we see on the screen, like the refugee camp, the cinema theaters, and the buses, or the trams, those
correct.
modes of transport, right? Very, very authentic. Like it really looks like we are in that period. Like, how did you do it? So, how did you make it so look so flawless on the screen?
So the tramps and the what else to speak about? The
That
tramp
bus,
and
those
the
kind of buses, no, very
buses.
vintage. Yeah,
Yes, very vintage. Definitely, we thankfully get a lot of vintage cars or vintage trucks and everything, which we
cars, of course, the
altered a
cars.
little
Yes.
bit.
Hmm.
Cars and the trucks, we altered them a little bit. The tramp we actually built from the scratch.
Uh-huh.
We have a tramp miniature model in Bombay in one of the museums, by the way. We had gone to see that as a reference point,
Okay.
and we converted a bus into a tramp.
Okay. And was it
Cut
shot in
it and
the studio itself, Film City, or it was like other
no.
location?
So
Because
these it is a ground in Borivali where we built the set.
Horrible. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, but this set is built by Mukund, who was I've designed the set, but it's built by Mukund, and it was built in Borivali.
Okay.
It was an empty ground, and we started building from the road,
Hmm.
and that's how we built one set to the other to the third one.
Yeah. I was reading about your experiences, many of the articles about Neerja, which you made in 2016. And you even won awards for that, Filmfare Awards, IFA.
Yeah.
And I was reading that you could create a real plane, an aeroplane, just that it did not have an engine in 48 days.
Yes, I did, man. I did. That was my great. I feel one of my best breaks of my life,
Hmm.
and that's what got me a lot of recognition. So thanks for Neerja. I did build that plane in 48 days exactly, and functional plane, mind you. We had
Functional
overhead
plane, right?
cabinets which
It
used
had
to
all the things,
open.
cockpit, everything. Right?
Yeah, everything. Cockpit was
Hmm.
not working, but the overhead cabins were working. The chairs used to go back and forth. There used to be water, hot water and cold water coming out of the galley. The what is that? Buffet galley.
Yeah.
So we done a lot of that stuff. We had buttons which used to have the lights switch on.
Hmm.
So yeah, Neerja had a lot of that stuff. But we did it in 48 days, thanks to whatever. But
So
it's great to have sets like
yeah, Neerja is definitely the most dazzling feather on your report, if I can say. But
that. Thank you.
any particular enriching and particular fond memory or experience of Jubilee in your mind right now?
Right now, lots of memories. Right now, currently, the whole situation about getting so much appreciation is very nice. So yes, I have to think about something. So we had made this. You've seen the you've seen the show, right? The
Yeah.
song that was shot,
Yes.
the Mujra song and the
Ah.
Bar song
Yeah.
is
Where
is almost
Vamika is there, right? The bar song you are
yes, both the
meaning?
songs has Vamika.
Uh-huh.
It's the same set. It's the same set.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is
Oh, it's
just
the same.
redesigned and
Acha.
yeah, it's a same
Hmm.
set. And it's redesigned
Uh,
and made into a art set, and it looks different. Yeah, nobody could recognize it. So that is something which we did, which I like doing also.
hmm.
And nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm just very happy to do the show. Nothing in particular I remember at all. We had actually built the whole Roy Talkies, almost 95% of the Roy Talkies, and we had to pull it down completely
Okay.
because COVID hit. So we had built that Roy Talkies in 28 days, and we had to pull it down on the 26th or the 25th day
Yeah.
because COVID had hit us completely.
Yeah. In fact,
That's all I remember.
Aparna, I was talking to Somik, the co-creator of the show. We were having a interaction last Sunday, and he was also telling that the work actually started almost a decade back, like 2014,
Yes,
15 it started, and then
8 years.
writing started actually. So it has been a long process.
Correct. That
Yeah.
is true. It's been a long process, but I have been a part of Jubilee only from 2020. Yeah, beginning of 2020 or
Yeah.
end of 19.
So actually, if you say like it has been it was in the making for around 3 years, right?
No, it's
Long,
been make it's
long time.
much longer. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying that research was already done
But
when
it, yeah.
I met Vikram the first time. A lot of research was already done, uh, which helped us a lot because I feel that the more prepped you are in this kind of a show, the better it is.
Okay. Great. You have had a long association with Ram Gopal Verma, like Nishab
Yes.
and Darna Zaruri Hai and
Eight
Shiva,
films with him.
the new Shiva of 2006. I was
Yes,
reading on
yes,
that.
yes.
So
I did.
how had been the experience of working with RGV?
I- Amazing. I feel it was quite outstanding. Um, he's 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 a brilliant filmmaker.
Yeah.
He gave me my first break, so all respect for him. And yeah, because of him is where I am right now. So I would have not been anything if he would have not given me his first break.
And if I have to give you the option of choosing your favorite, see, you have worked with all the, most illustrious filmmakers of the industry as of now. Ram Gopal Verma,
Yes,
then Dibakar Banerjee, Sandeep and Pinky Farrar, and
yes,
also Rajan DK, one of my favorite, which
yes.
in A Gentleman, and even Murugadoss for Akira. And
That's
now
true.
Vikramaditya Motwane, who has his own slate of films, Lutera, Vagera, Vagera, and all. So, if I have to
Yes,
give you these five sets, these five filmmakers, Aparna, who is your personal favorite?
no,
Don't
no,
tell
no.
Vikramaditya because we are on Jubilee right now.
No, no. I cannot say that. Sorry. I cannot say. I
So
love all of them. All of
all are
them
your
have their own
favorite.
quirks, but I love all of them. Yeah. All are my favorites.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I feel they all are brilliant filmmakers. Like, I mean, you can't just compare one to the other. They all are brilliant. And there's always something to learn from one of them. Like, I'm
Yeah.
saying to learn something from every individual. They all are so different,
Hmm.
but they all are so brilliant.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that
Every filmmaker's
learning it.
sensibility is different. So I think as
Yeah,
a production
sensibilities,
designer,
way of working is different, way of executing things are different.
hmm,
Um, like the first, I mean, the inputs towards sets, the requirements are different. So yeah, there's no comparison only. Like, I feel
right.
they all have no favorites.
And my next question, I would like you to answer honestly. Do you, as a production designer, feel that your efforts toward in creating set and set pieces, set design, as a production designer, is being overlooked in general for any production designer?
Like right now or
Not right
generally,
now.
yes.
In general, do you feel that in the industry or in among the audience, the efforts that goes into making set pieces, production design, is being overlooked by the audience or the industry?
I feel the audience has become very aware now
Yeah.
and they understand. And I feel that we get a lot of recognition. See, I'm talking to you. I've been talking to a couple of people. I
Hmm.
think the recognition is happening slowly. It's probably taken a little while, but yeah, I feel if you do something outstanding, it doesn't go unnoticed. Like I remember Neerja, I remember, yeah, it's always if you've done something which is great, if you've done something
Yeah.
which is outstanding, people will notice it. Yeah. So I'm not. I mean, we did not come to this industry for the fame of it. I believe we are here for we are behind the scenes. So yeah, behind
So,
the camera.
does Jubilee give you a sense of more accomplishment than Nirja or than a Nishab as of now?
So yeah, not. Uh, I mean the compliments are coming from all over because everybody's watching it as compared to the other films because now it's
Yeah.
an OTT, it's been released in the US.
Right.
People are calling from the US, people are calling from UK, people are watching it here
Yes.
and there everywhere. As
Yeah.
compared to Neerja, which was released here first and then goes to less of theaters, and then when people see it on TV, they'll
Hmm.
compliment you. But
Yeah.
I feel the exposure to things have changed. That's why probably more people are recognizing it. The whole
Yeah.
social media is seeing it, it's been spoken about.
Yeah.
But nothing like that. Like happier then, happier now, happy now, same.
Okay. So I have five rapid fire questions before we wrap up, Aparna. Just have to,
Yes.
speak your mind instantly. You don't have to think. Okay.
Okay.
So, any unforgettable memory during your stint in Jubilee
Any unforgettable memory? Sorry.
of your entire experience while working on Jubilee?
Oh, any unforgettable memory? Just the stress.
Stress? Vikramaditya gave you a lot
It
of
was a
stress.
mammoth. No, Vikram didn't give me. It was self-inflicted, I feel.
Then
It was a
inflicted,
mammoth of a task.
Okay. My second question, your inspiration behind becoming a art director or product designer?
Yeah. No, but this is stress is fine. Your sister's calling. Yes, sorry, somebody was calling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my question was your inspiration behind becoming a product designer. Who was your inspiration?
So the
How did you get
architecture in Simla, where I grew up,
Okay.
is my inspiration to design and to love architecture, basically.
Okay. Okay. Your favorite art director in Hindi cinema, Bollywood?
You mean production? Currently, Suzanne.
Sorry?
Suzanne.
Suzanne.
You know Suzanne? Yeah, Suzanne.
Okay.
That film. Gully Boys.
Gully Boy of Gully Boy
Yeah.
fame. Okay, great.
Yes. I quite like her work a lot, actually. I think she's brilliant.
Okay. One single advice you would like to give as a production designer to the budding product designers or art directors?
Oh, please be strong and you will do wonders. I feel be persistent with your work, you'll do wonders. I feel there's a lot of scope to grow in our industry. So you're most welcome. Just be strong.
Be strong.
That's all.
Yeah, how nice. My last question, Aparna. Most challenging aspect of your job as a product designer?
The dates, the delivery dates,
The delivery dates. Okay.
The short notice, the time that we get to do sets. I wish I could just get double the time to do all my sets. I would do
48 hours
better
in a
job.
day.
Yeah, 48 to 96 would be amazing. Yeah, time. That's all.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time, Aparna. We wish you all the very
Thank
best
you.
and
I
all
hope the
the.
interview was not really sad. Thank you.
Sorry, sorry.
I said I hope the interview was not very sad.
No, it was interesting. Why sad?
I do fumble a lot. If you want to ask any more questions, please send
No,
them. I'll answer.
no, that's all I had. I don't want you
Okay, thank
to
you.
stay
Very
for a
nice
long
talking to
time.
you.
Yeah.